Hello and welcome to another series of this channel. In this series, our focus is on the implementation of natural language processing concept. Some of these concepts are POS tagging, tokenization, lemmatization, stemming, etc. and etc. We are going to dive deeper into the implementations of those concepts rather than the theoretical aspect. So this should be understood as 95% of implementations and 5% of explanation. This brings me to the prerequisite of today's video. The prerequisite will be Python basic, as well as understanding some basic concept of natural language processing. This will help you understand how we implement those concepts in this video. With this, I will begin with our first tutorial topics that will be on tokenization. What is tokenization? Tokenization is the process of breaking down text into maybe individual sentences or individual words. We have two types of tokenization: sentence tokenization and word tokenization. For this, our first step would be having our text ready for implementation. Now let us go to the internet, and I will search on ChatGPT to generate demo text so that we can work with that in this video. So we are starting everything from scratch, so get that in mind. So what we can do, I will ask ChatGPT to generate a text or an article on NLP, NLP, and I will say make it short, M-A-K, make it S-H-O-R-T, short. And now let's wait for ChatGPT to generate our text, and we can see that ChatGPT have generated our text. So what we can do is to copy this text and paste into go back to our editor. I will create a file called text .txt, and I will paste the article that was copied from ChatGPT into this text and save it. So now we have our text ready, and the next phase will be creating our Jupyter file, and this would be tokenization, T-O-K-E-N as a tokenization.rpy-nb, because we are using Jupyter Notebook in VS Code to implement this task. So now I will create a cell, a code cell here, and the first step in tokenization or implementing any task in natural language processing using Jupyter is to install the package or library you are going to use. So this video, we will use NLTK for the first implementations. So for that, I can say pip installed NLTK. So I've already installed NLTK on my PC, so I'm not going to install it again. So this is the command to install NLTK. So I will comment this out, and I will comment this out, and below the next thing we need to do after installing NLTK is to install various data sets. And we have about 5 data sets to install using NLTK. So we need to import IMPO, import NLTK. And after importing NLTK, we also need to download those data sets that we are going to work with. So the first one will be NLTK.download The first one would be to download the punk, P-U-N-K-T, and this would be used for tokenizations. So for T-O-K-E-N as a T-O-N, tokenization. And next would be D-O-W-N-L-O-A-D. And next would be my bad. So, what is going on here? Okay. Yeah. So next would be the stop words. So I can say STOP WORDS data set. So I will give a comment and say STOP WORDS data set. And the next thing to download would be OneNet. So we can say WORD net, and this would be for our lemmatization. So we can say for LEMMAT as a ATRN lemmatization, and we also going to download the average, AVERAGED, average perceptron, PER perceptron, CEPTORN perceptron, average perceptron tagger, TAGGER, and this is for a POS tagging. So POS, para speech tagging, TAGGING tagging. And lastly, we will download the OneNet data set, and that is OMW dash 1.4.4, and this is OneNet copper, CORPUS, OneNet coppers. So these are the data sets or things you need to install and download so that we can get ready to start our implementations of NLTK. So after you are done with this, now we are set and ready to go. So I will just remove, I will keep this cell. So for reference purpose, you can reference the cell. So below, I'm gonna, I will comment this. Let me comment. Okay, I comment the previous import NLTK, and below I'm going to import IMPO. I will to import NLTK, and after importing NLTK, this is the dependency. So I can write a comment above and say IMPO RTING EEPENDENCY importing dependency, that is NLTK. So I will run this cell. So if NLTK is installed, you will see no error or check marks given success will be displaying in your cell. So next I can create a new cell, and in here the next step will be to read our text file. So for reading our text file, we can say with open. This is just a basic Python. So open, and in open we will have the text file. So we can say text dot txt. So this would be the path of our text file. So we have a little error. Okay. So we want to carry on a read operations. For that, we can give arrow as content on tent. So the content of the text file we want to store into a variable called text, and this will be content dot read. So now we have read our content from the text and store into the text variable. So let us execute this. And also this is working fine. So we can create a new cell below. And in this cell, now we are going to create our word token. We are starting with a word token first. So for this, we can say token, OKENS, tokens, NLTK, WO, word tokenizer. And in this word tokenizer, we are going to pass in a parameter called text, so text, as well as we can pass in the language parameter, language, and we set this to English, ENGLISH. But this is not compulsory because by default, the language parameter is set to English. So you can remove, or if you want to use, you can keep and use that by predefining yourself. So in this example, I will leave, and then we can come down and say we want to print the tokens of these texts. We want to print the word token of the text. So let us say print nt print thing word token token for from the text text. So for this we can say for token in tokens and we want to print the individual tokens. So now let us say print token token. So if we save and run this, now below we can see the individual tokens. So understanding, natural language processing, and then parentheses, the list goes on. So this is how we implement our word token. So if you open the text file, you will see that the first sentence here is understanding, natural language processing, and parentheses, NLP, parentheses close. So the same text has been broken down into individuals or token. So this is for word token. Let's assume we want to implement sentence tokenization. For that, I will create a new cell. We have already imported the NLTK package or library, so we don't need to import that again. So for this, I can say SENT sentence underscore token KEN. So this will be for sentence tokenization NLTK dot SENT underscore tokenizer. So here we will pass in the text as usual, text. Like I said, it's not compulsory to pass in the language parameter, so let us also leave that. So now I will come below and then say let us write our comment BRNT and put in the sentence tokens. So for this we will run our for loop, and for sentence tokenizations, I will want to display the let's see the index as well as the sentence. So that will give a clear view of how we are breaking down the text into individual sentences. So for that, I can say first I will set a variable above called let us say I, and initialize this to 0, and then we can say S-E-N-T-E-N, sentence. For sentence in, S-E-N-T, sentence. So this is yeah. So for sentence in, sentence token, let us print. First we will increment I. So let's say I plus equals 1. And next we can print the sentence. So I will give a F screen here, and then we will say this is let's say we want to set the index first. So I, and then I will give closing parentheses. Okay. So next we can say sentence, S-E-N-T-E-N, sentence. And if we run this, we can now see the text has been broken down into individual sentences. So like you see, the first sentence of our text file is understanding natural language processing, and the list goes on. You have 2, 3, and etc. So this is how we implement tokenization using NLTK. And the next video we will be seeing the implementation using Spicy. So with this and more, I'll see you in the next one.